Trying to go. Well, I think we're live. If you're out there, we hope to see you. Welcome to the first edition of, the YouTube Live. We're here tonight not just to celebrate the champs. The reigning champs are the was it red team?
Red Crew.
Yeah. There's a little bitterness back behind us. David's already expressed his dismay, being the leader of the orange team last year. We're just excited that you've joined us. Really, tonight we hope to have a little fun, give some giveaways, and let you know what team you're on. That's, I know, the pressing question. We're going to have some drop-ins from Stretch, from the band. We're going to show you not only what team you're on, but what the theme nights are, so you can start gathering colored stuff at Goodwill or in your closet or in your mom's closet or in your dad's closet.
Stay out of your parents' closet.
Okay, yeah, gather it from wherever you can. And then, but we want you to know what team you're on, know the theme nights, so you can either bring kind of garbs and things to wear, talk to you a little bit about lip sync and how the rules are going to change. I just hope you have a lot to say. If you're here, man, let us know in the chat, just so we know about how many are jumping in. Want to make sure we give plenty of time for people to jump in. By the way, my name is J.M. McGinnis. I'm the pastor of students and families here at First Nazarene Church, where we are live in the basement. We have this beautiful studio set up by the magic hands of Adam Whittakin. You'll see him in and out, mostly just his hands. And I'm joined on my right.
I'm Marcus Cleveland. I am the youth pastor at Mantino Naz.
So we are the yin and yang, and behind us in the shadows is our wonderful NY president, our district president, David Morris. He is monitoring the chat so that we can, make sure that everything is appropriate and G-rated in the chat. There you go. Getting just messages from Stretch, making sure he signs in on time. So Marcus, in all the years you've been to camp, what would you say, I don't know, are some of your favorite memories? Like, what's the reason that you love doing camp?
So obviously there's just the hilarity of the games.
Right.
And just students either being awesome or embarrassing themselves.
Oh, yeah.
And then there are like the heartfelt moments, the coming together as a district and, the kind of the nights that where you see students are spiritually strengthened. Those are probably my favorite times. I also like just watching students have a good time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think probably the thing I like most about camp is that most spiritual decisions are made at camp. They say that like 80-something%, if not more, people who come to know the Lord come to do that kind of thing at a retreat or at a camp setting, just off campus, to get you out of your normal kind of everyday life and to get you to a different place so that you can, just experience things that are not your everyday life. And that's, I think, where God shows up. That's, I think, where God is louder because we are quieter and we just have more capacity to hear him. So, David, how many do you have about back there so far?
We're at 26 watching right now.
Wow.
And I'm sure each of those has about 50 to 60 people
Nice.
huddled around a computer, a phone. So I think we're in the thousands.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
incredible.
So drop your names in the chat just so we know who we're talking to. And as soon as we get Stretch back, we're going to have him chime in. We'd love to hear what he's got to say. What do you think?
We're
Efforting as we speak. So then, if you are in the chat, we'd love to hear from you. First of all, what is your, favorite thing to eat at camp? Because we want to make sure that we get, the right kind of food out there. By the way, there's not a password, so if anybody's looking for a password, that was a mistake on my part. Just jump right in. But if you had to eat something at camp, what is the thing, the meal, the one that you want most above all?
See, every year when we were at camp, they would make, on the last day of camp, this is when I was a kid, they would make chicken cordon bleu.
Oh.
And so that was like, everybody was dying for that. You can hold out for that. I don't know that will happen.
Wow.
But that was the big thing. You guys might get hot dogs that are not expired.
Oh. Well, I mean, doesn't CCD or don't expired hot dogs build character?
That's true.
I mean, I wouldn't tell everybody to do that. Yeah. But go to, by the way, if you're online and people are looking, just send it around that there's no password. Just go to YouTube, CCD NYI, and search CCD NYI, and you should be able to get in there just fine. The link may be the one that we sent to Stretch, so who knows. But yeah, CCD NYI at YouTube, or when you go into YouTube, that's the spot you want to be. So yeah, send it around, CCD, YouTube.com, CCDNYI, YouTube.com. Copying, pasting that message over and over and over. Boom, going.
All right, we got 34 watching right now.
Boom.
They are
boom.
waiting to hear some good information.
All right, no password. Good. Go. All right, so how's Stretch? Is he ready?
We'll see.
Okay, let's find out.
Nope.
Not
I'll
ready.
figure.
Yeah, we're gonna find out here in a second. So again, if it were me and it were just one meal, that breakfast has got to be elite, right? That biscuits and gravy, that's where we got to go. If it's biscuits, if it's sausage, if it's bacon, all those things, I love that stuff. How about do we have any favorite meals in the chat? Anybody love that?
Nobody bringing in the favorite meals yet. We've got
Okay.
folks from all over the district. It's good. I'm going to give a shout out to the Undefeated Salad Bar.
Oh yeah.
Salad bar is huge, especially if you get to a salad bar that has bacon and hard-boiled egg.
Yes.
You put that on top with some croutons, some ranch dressing. It's a go-to. Even if you don't like the main entree, the salad bar is going to be there. It's going to be elite. It's going to be stocked, and that can be your go-to each and every. Now, breakfast, I would avoid it at
Obviously.
breakfast, but especially lunch and dinner, I always start with that salad bar. It is just a great place to go.
Yeah.
There will also be the cottage cheese for those of you who are totally disgusting.
Oh. No,
so-
we're not here for that. Cottage-
And the worst is when the cottage cheese is right next to the chocolate pudding, and the people are being just way too abundant with
No.
the cottage cheese, and that pours over
That-
into the chocolate pudding.
That's a hard
That
no.
is sending me to the
Terrible.
altar
It's terrible.
Yep.
at the evening service.
That's not the move. Not the move at all. By the way, in a little while, we're going to be talking with the band. They ask me every year, what are the things that your students want to sing and want to worship to? What are the things they're doing on the regular? Drop that in the chat all day long. Like, we'd love to see that in chat. Should we switch to them, or are we going to?
Yeah, we can go to the band.
All right, we're going to go ahead and bring the band in. Ladies, gentlemen, these are all the things here. How are we doing?
Doing
Nice. Well, we wanted to just bring you guys in, and a couple questions we had for you. First of all, just introduce yourselves all the way around so everybody can know who we're talking to.
I'm Wesley Carell. I'm a senior at Olivet, and I do sound for the band.
I'm Logan Mason. I play guitar, and I'm a sophomore.
Hi, I'm Kara. I'm the bassist and I'm a sophomore.
Hi, I'm Melissa. I am a senior and I'm the keyboardist.
Hey, I'm Tyler. I'm the drummer and I'm a junior.
Hi, I'm Naomi. I'm standing vocals and I'm a sophomore.
We also have Benny. He's not here with us yet. He just flew in from Colorado. He also plays guitar and sings. He's also a sophomore.
Wow. Okay. Well, interesting fact, I actually went to college with Benny's parents. The Troxels
Oh, really?
they're some of my favorite
Hey.
people in the world.
So,
So yeah. So if we had a couple questions we want to ask you, if you're ready.
sure.
First and foremost, so who plays what? Did you already say that? I think you guys went all the way around. The second question we
Yep.
had was, who went to camp growing up? Like, which one of you guys went to camp? Okay. Favorite memories from camp? Like, was it a broken bone, a broken heart? Was it, just getting broken up with? Or, what's your favorite memory?
Getting put on the spot over here.
I know, right?
We used to have. Do you guys have a blob at Indian Lake?
Oh, we don't, but man, those are elite and life-threatening.
My dad was a counselor when I was in middle school, and him and one of the other counselors combined weight, we're talking 450.
Wow.
And little 6 on me.
Kaboom.
Yeah.
Until
Man,
it
how-
wasn't. Until you water, then it's no longer fun. But
Yeah. How did the Earth look from that high up? I mean, what were you,
I mean,
were you able to see all the
first-
states?
so I could kind of chill out for a little bit, but
Whew. Yeah. What goes up, right, must come down.
For sure.
That's amazing. Anybody else got one a favorite memory?
I think just like the late night games where you're like outside and running around in the dark and like you're kind of like tripping and everyone's getting hurt, but it's just like really fun and you got like adrenaline going. I love that.
Epic. Yeah. Anytime if you're not risking your life at the nighttime game, you're not trying hard enough. Am I right? All right. Maybe one more. One more.
Oh,
Go.
Wes?
Yeah. You'll go, Wes.
I didn't grow up going to camps, but my first camp that I ever was when I was at CCD camp with Olivet last year, and you guys
Yes.
were my first camp. And I remember the paint wars, and that's always a fun time. And so we're always running through dodgeballs soaked in paint and getting all dirty, messy, and fun, and just hanging out and laughing. And then we turn around and are able to go and worship, and that's just a great way to break the ice and then be able to worship God together. That's always a great series of events.
That's what I'm talking about. If you were with us last time, then you remember that we do a boomstick bedlam. It's basically the only game that we can't not do. They won't let us. It's the best game ever. So then, what if you had to ketchup or gnaw on your hot dog? That's what we want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Load that sucker up.
More of a mustard gal.
Whoa.
Okay. Oh, okay.
not put ketchup on your hot dog, right?
Wow. Okay. What about deep dish? Yes or no?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sauce on the top. Sauce on the top. You did.
I can't get with it.
Yeah.
I want to. I can't. It's like a casserole. That's all it is. It's casserole. If you're eating with literally with a fork. If you got to eat your pizza with a spoon, it's just not okay.
Yeah.
And then if you had just one thing that you wanted to say to the group as they're coming in, as they're watching and getting ready to come to camp, what would you want to tell them? Just, I don't know, a message for the group, that the CCD teens as they're watching.
I would say don't be afraid to lean in this summer. You are going to get as much out of it as you want to. And it is going to be such a fun week. And we're all so excited.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we want to thank you guys for joining us, taking time out of your dinner over at the Whalen's house, just to sit and talk with us. We're going to see you soon. Be sure to get your rest before you get there, because that's not what we do at camp. But we're looking forward to worshiping with you guys. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks
Yeah.
for having us.
Yeah.
We'll see you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.
All right, we're going to switch right over to Stretch. He has left Tom Cruise just to come and be with us.
Hey,
My guy, Stretch. Tell Tom.
can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. How's Tom doing?
Oh, so good. Oh, he's good. He's sprinting right now. He's at a full sprint right now. So that gives me I got a good 7 minutes before the next scene. So we
Bet. All right, let's get it on then. What's your favorite thing to eat at camp, Stretch?
Oh man, there's so many good things. But if they do a taco night and then they end it with the churros,
Yes.
come on.
I
That's
love
that's the perfect night. And then you just ease on into worship right after that.
Right, then you're licking your fingers the rest of the night, getting that cinnamon,
Yes,
that
sir.
sugar. Ah, I love it.
Yes, sir. Best communion you've ever had. Yeah.
What do you think what would you say the best thing about camp is? I mean, the best thing.
I mean, that's a hard list. There's many things, but
I
if we're
know.
talking best. How about this? The best thing about camp is that it's a guarantee.
Okay.
In life, almost everything is sort of a roll of the dice. I don't know how today's going to go. School might be okay, might be all right. I don't know. About these sneakers, they might fit, they might not. I don't know. But then, camp. I've been going to camp since I was 7 years old. That's
Okay.
1977, yo.
Bruh,
That's a long time.
it's a
And I
minute.
haven't missed a summer of camp since then.
I
Wow.
like it.
And it literally has never disappointed me.
Bet.
Like in all those years, it's just, and now I've just learned it's a guarantee. I'm 54, so I know that's a lot of camp. It's a guarantee. If you show up prepared, You open up yourself and you just go, Lord, I'm here and I'm listening. I'm telling you, this week will be a highlight of your summer. That's a guarantee, I promise.
That's cool.
Promise.
That's cool, brother. All right.
And there's not too many guarantees in life, you know.
So then if you had one message to give to the people, listening, to your people.
Oh, that's easy. That's easy. If you've been to camp, you know that camp's going to be so much better if you come prepared.
Yeah.
There's been times you just show up and you're like, oh my gosh, yeah, it's camp, and you pack up and you go. But then there's other times, like when it's May and camp's not happening for another couple weeks, you have time to prepare. And if you show up to camp where you praying just a little quick prayer like, Lord, I'm listening.
Yeah.
Like you started tonight, before you go to bed, you just go, Lord, I'm listening. I'm getting ready for this week I'm going to spend with you without my phone, without the distractions, with my parents, without the hassles. And I'm listening. I'm going to tune my radio right into your station. I'm listening. Just start praying that now, each night, until we get to camp, and then all the way through camp. You just keep praying that prayer. I guarantee you, we're going to talk on Friday at the end of camp, and we're both going to say, hey, didn't you hear something from the Lord? Didn't you feel closer to the Lord? And we're both going to go, yeah. And that's a guarantee, for real.
I appreciate it. Hey, Stretch, thanks for taking time
out
of your day. Go back
and
and
say hey
to Tom.
It's going to be awesome.
Let's go, CCD. I'll see you in just a couple weeks, man. I can't wait.
Can't wait, brother. See you soon.
Later.
See
Woo! Stretch joined us from the theater. Like Mission Impossible was happening behind him, and like he's joining us live. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
We got any chatter in the chat?
A little bit of chatter. Everybody just kind of chiming in. People excited about Stretch the Narrow. They are anticipating great things here in the next couple of weeks.
Well, speaking of anticipating, let's get right to those theme nights. I know that you guys have been hoping and praying just to see kind of what kinds of things to go and gather. Well, if it were me, I would gather these kinds of things, right? Animals. That's an easy one. I got some things over here. And then Western. Animals can be just about anything.
Sneak as many animals as you can into your suitcase. And bring them with you.
Don't do that. But you can dress up as an animal. You can, paint yourself up as an animal. Well, hold on. If you have props like these, you can wear them. Aren't we cute? Now, let's get into the Western theme. That is cowboy, cowgirl. That is hats, boots, belt buckles, chaps. That is ropes and rodeos. And
I saw Western with aliens one time.
Yep, you can. Cowboys and aliens. That's the thing.
Yeah, Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
It's a space Western.
Yeah, Western galactic atmosphere. Then Hawaiian luau. Bring your best tropical. That's going to be our silent disco night. So if it's neon, that's even better. So you want to wear something tropical. You want to wear something like flowery. Now every night is going to be prizes for the best dressed, as well as contests during or just before the service during those days where they're attached to the theme. So be sure and be ready with the theme.
Hey, I'm just going to put this out there. For Hawaiian Luau Night, $50 gift card from me personally for anyone who wears a pig onesie.
Okay.
Oh, man.
All right?
Yo, apple in mouth.
If you wear a pig onesie, you will get
roasted.
A gift card from me.
Oh, no. We'll get also a gift card and roasted. And then the princess/superhero. I feel like sometimes the superhero just kind of, it skews one way or the other. There are princesses and as they can function right alongside superheroes. I was thinking like the whole Disney kind of family. You got all the Disney things, princesses on Disney. You got all the superheroes on Disney. So if you want to be a superhero princess, you can do that. Right? Any of the princess/superheroes, it's a pretty wide theme. So we want to give you plenty of room for that. I think, what? Oh, I thought you were wearing them the whole time.
My bad. Mm-hmm. No, the bunny went away. Easter.
Okay.
Easter's not till next April.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take mine. But
I'm back.
I just wanted to see.
Yeah.
Wanted to see. All right. Now we're about 20 minutes in, so I think everybody that could be on is on. So we're gonna start with the reveals. I think it's only fair to start with the defending champions. Now, some of the names have changed as far as the teams. We've added a little bit of, some graphic help. So this year, instead of Big Red, the red team will be called Red Alert. Is that nice? Is that nice?
Fancy.
Sounds like a second place team to me.
Yeah. Well, currently the defending champion, Red Alert. There'll be some returning players. There'll be some new ones. Let's take a look. Are you ready for the reveal? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There are your captains: Elliot Story, Joseph Weber, Joy Miller, and right down the line. Those are some. I mean, Tyler Massey. We know he's always going to come for the game. Levi, I know, is always ready to kick it in. And I mean, look at that. Savannah, come on, Peyton. These are the names that you want to see on a championship caliber team, right? Now, is
It's
that
true.
ever? Should we? How much time do we give them to look at this? They find their name pretty quickly, right?
There's going to be a pause button on the replay, I'm sure. So
I'm sure.
I
All
don't
right.
think we need to just label
Yeah,
this.
and we'll post these later on, right after this, on Instagram, so you can kind of see them as pictures there. All right, so we'll move on to the next team. This is probably, I think, David's favorite graphic that we've created this year.
It is a good one. It is a good one.
The orange team is not just the orange team anymore. The orange team was called Orange Crush, but we put a little bit of attitude behind it. Whoa, yo, Rhonda, my wife calls those Scooby-Doo muscles. They're like,
on.
you can see them.
When I go to Kroger, those are the oranges I look for.
Yeah.
I don't get the little guys. That's what I want. Pack that vitamin.
You want
A,
your
B,
oranges
C, D,
strong.
whatever we got. Yes,
Yeah,
give it to me.
Yeah, that's vitamin. Holy cow! So yeah, on Orange Crush, you can see this is not a team. This is a team of destiny. This is not a team meant for a casual interaction.
Team for greatness.
Right? They're coming to crush you. Team members include these right here. Obviously, top tier captains. You've got Shoops on there, right? You've got Summers, Aubrey. Come on, you got a Whalen on there. Any team with a Whalen is going to come Whalen.
Oh, come on.
Right? I mean, honestly, these are impressive names. Aiden, he's built for the summer. I mean, Owens on Team Brown, never back down. These guys are here for it, right?
I think we got a couple of first-time captains.
Yeah, there
on
are.
this team, and I'm excited for the energy they're going to be bringing.
Yeah, Austin,
Go.
we're going to be expecting a lot out of you, honestly. We expect top tier energy, competitiveness, testosterone. All those things.
Just so you're aware, McKenna was the team leader that led her team to the championship last year.
Yeah, yep. She said there was a sign and trade during the offseason, and we wanted to kind of have some parity among the things. So McKenna, we had to get you off that red team. It was just too much on that red team for the other teams. It wasn't fair. So now we've got spread around. Orange team's got a champion, that mentality on their team.
They do.
Okay, let's take a look. We've got the Blue Crew. Right? The crew of the pirate ship.
Don't mess, man.
Right? Don't bring any swords to camp. I think that's been already spoken out. But yeah, the Blue Crew, they are here to win. And the team that's going to win, here to win is obviously headlined by Sean. Mr. Kerbo's been to camp a couple times.
Three,
Jordan
4.
and has he knows what it takes to win. I've got more Shoops on here, some Dabaccios, right? We've got, oh my goodness, this is a stacked team. Landon, man, come on. Carson, let's go. Yeah, this is a formidable adversary. As strong as Orange looks, I don't know. Blue Crew looks like they've got some pretty serious beef to. Any comments out there in the chat?
No comments as of yet.
Come
I think
on.
People they've seen their name appear on their team color, and they're sprinting to their closet, looking
baby.
to see what gear they've got that they can bring to camp.
Yeah, once again, stay out of mom and dad's closet.
Yeah.
You don't know what you will find in there.
Now, here at the end, I do want to tell you, stay for the whole thing because we have 2 new team colors that we've never had before. So you're going to find out at the end, there are 2 new colors and 2 new teams from those colors. So this is my personal favorite. My favorite color is green, so I love the green machine, right? Somebody asked, what is the green
That's
machine?
a cool logo.
I was like, what is? I don't know it. There's no, you can't put don't put it in a box. It's a machine. It's built different. Let's just say that. And so is this team. Look at that. Sarah Hurd, come on, Cody Rayner already. Those are built different, right? People are coming for it. We know Paige, obviously, always here for the competition. Anna, Evan, seriously. Kira, world-class dancer. She's going to bring that lip sync, that pop. This is a team that's built to compete.
built to compete, but machines break down from time to time. So I'm not going to be surprised if they slow it down on the third or fourth day of competition.
This guy.
And all of a sudden, Orange Crush takes the lead.
All the smoke.
Just saying.
Are you catching this, Green Machine? If you're out there, he's on the chat, so just, send it right back.
Yeah.
We want the smoke. We're here for it. All right, so you got Green Machine. Let's see who else is coming up in the chat. After Green, obviously, when it comes to Chaos, there's no better team than the Purple Chaos.
Oh, let's go.
Right? They are.
Get you some. That's a tornado right
Yeah,
there.
tornado.
This is the Midwest.
That is the Midwest coming in hot, right? That team is going to be made of some veteran experience here, there at the helm, but also some newbies that haven't yet been. Olivia Chu she's our intern here, so she's gonna be helping out over there. So just look at more Shoops. There's more Shoops in this place than Nats. They're everywhere. More Del Bacchios. We got double last names. Johnson Pollocks. They're everywhere. Eli. Oh, the free. Oh my goodness, there's a Freesis in here. It's feeling cold. Aslet, come on. These are the kind of people that you want side by side in the dodgeball pit with you. Emma Day, all day, right? Thomas Fry, here to cook you. That's all he does. This is another team, Purple Chaos. They're not trying to make it pretty.
Seth Ackerman is famous.
Is he?
If you don't remember last year, Stretch specifically called him out as being a ladies' man. So they definitely have the romance going on that team.
Purple Riz, that's what they call him. Purple Riz. Almost like Purple Rain, but more Rizzy.
All right, we're moving on. Here we go.
So, this is one of my favorite new logos, Yellow Lightning. That is strong. You could think of Thor, Zeus, all those
Power
different
of the
things.
gods,
yeah.
True.
Again, we have is this a first-time leader, Madison, at the top?
I believe so.
Man, what we're asking a lot of these guys, but we expect a lot too.
And
right?
Marcus Domont's a camp veteran. He does not play around, man.
That's what I've heard, and that's why we put him on this team, because sometimes you want that dog, right? Got Carter here, Evan Bushy. All day long. Look at the names on this. Ava, Bethany, Caleb, Winklebauer just sounds like an intimidating name. Like that, you got a Winklebauer across from you. You just want to cash in.
They call him Winky for short.
Okay.
So.
Gonna stay
I want to shout out Leighton, one of the captains.
Yes.
Real quick, a name so great it takes 2 lines.
Honestly,
to put it on there, and that sounds like a Viking that just stepped off the boat with Leif Erikson.
Yep.
And is ready to take control here at camp.
And he's not gonna be laying down. He's gonna be out there running around and giving it. He's not gonna take a pause on any of it. He's also our faithful cameraman. He captures all the images. If you saw our video, the promo video this year, about 90% of those were his shots. So man. If you see him around, you better pose up, or you're going to be.
I thought we had Ansel Adams at camp. And
no,
that was Leighton.
You're going to be immortalized by the Leighton. So yeah, I think at this point, that's all 6 teams that we've seen before.
Yeah.
Now we're getting into some new territory. These are the new teams. That because we've grown. Last year we had how many? About 115 of us total. Currently, our registration is up over 165. That's a lot of y'all. That's just students. So we had to make the teams bigger, which means we had to add more teams. And this year, the 2 new colors, first one up to bat is silver. I love silver. Man, you can find so many things at Goodwill, the Dollar Tree, all the different ways you can just color up. Silver Sharks is a good one. Now here are the Silver Sharks. We've got some, again, veterans and some newbies on the captains there. Braxton's that's not his first rodeo, right? Maria Gondos, I think, is going to be an intern there at College Church. We're excited about her. And then look at all these. You got another Freesis there. You got Kilpatrick. He's here to Patrick you up.
That's right.
Abby Munoz, right? That fire. Look at more Luotos. Luotos, golly, they're everywhere. Michael, Julia, Megan Wen. Oh, don't even sleep on her. This team has got some power, some real power. Woo, looking forward.
They've already got the best theme song of any team.
I think you're right.
Just a little Jaws in the background. I am running. One reason among many never to get in the water, kids.
Facts.
All right?
Facts. All right. Last but certainly not least, our final and probably most requested color.
We did this just for you guys.
The Fighting Flamingos. The pink team. That logo by itself says a lot. Like they're not here to play; they're for a fight, right? Members of this team include Christian Perez and Phil Foster. I love that we have only dudes as the lead for this, right? Christian and Phil, they're going to knock it out of the park.
Yeah, they will.
And then again, the double name last names doing the most. The Johnson Pollocks, Kincaids.
Chandlers.
There's so many here. Fiodorosas.
There's like 26 Chandlers at camp this year. So,
Yeah.
One of them is going to win, I think.
Man. Yeah, so this is your teams, and we're really excited about just who's on where. I think there's a lot of parity, a lot of competition now. What you need to know is that we are how many days away?
12.
12 days away. June 1, which is only like 4 days away.
Monday.
Monday is your final day, last day. No, June 1 is Sunday.
You're right. June 1.
June 1's on Sunday. Sunday is
might be.
the last day. Sunday at midnight. Registration cuts off. So be sure, if you've been thinking about it, if you have a friend that's been thinking about it, be sure and get them signed up. And don't forget, the stretch challenge is still in play. Person who brings the most first-time guests gets in free. Stretch is going to pay your way. It's crazy. So if you have registered, you should have either gotten an email this last week or we'll get an email tonight with a packing list and all the things that you need on that. We'll post it online on Instagram as well as below in the comments once we get this posted up. So be sure and check those out. If you have any more questions, you can feel free to contact us through the website or through Instagram or just comment on this. And we're just happy to have had you along the journey. Again, continue to comment. We're going to post this up on our channel. Love to hear from you and hear what you have to say. Any final thoughts, Marcus?
I just want to encourage everybody to be fully prepared for what camp is going to do.
That's right.
We have been talking about what it looks like to expect God to move. And we fully expect him. There's going to be a ton of fun, and we're going to make a lot of memories, and we're going to do some awesome stuff. But really strengthening your relationship with Jesus is what we're really aiming to do. And so, be prepared. Be in the Word.
And bring your word.
Be praying about what God is going to do in that place. So,
yeah, it's good.
Let me ask, what if my word's on my phone?
Well, that's a good question. So we talked about phones before, and we are, in case you haven't heard, we want to ask you to entrust your phone to your youth worker. We don't want you walking around with it. Matter of fact, we'd rather, probably best if you left it at home. If you need a Bible, we'll have one at camp for you. If you only have yours on your phone, don't worry, we'll have one for you. But yeah, the no phone policy is in place and is it in play, and it is absolutely worth it. If you've never done it before, it's actually a freeing experience. So you get to unplug from the world that you left, and you get to really be present with the people who are in front of you and really hear from God and really not be distracted by the things that can come through the phone and just grab your attention and take you out of the room that you're in. So we want you to practice being in the place you are at with the people you are at and just in that space alone. And we believe that's one of the best reasons that we ask you to leave your phone at home or trust it to your youth worker. If there's an emergency at home and they need to get in touch with you at home, I'm not sure how you can help them. Like if they can't figure out the remote, that's maybe a reason why they would call you. But if there's a medical emergency at home, I don't know that you're gonna be able to run home and help them with that. So yeah, if there is something that happens, then your youth worker is gonna be right there next to you. You can call their phone, you can call my phone, and we'll be there with you when you get the news about, Sally whose toe got run over by the bike from next door. So otherwise, you don't.
Poor Sally.
Yeah, poor
Should have
Sally.
been at camp. She was at camp. She wouldn't have got run over.
Well, she's 6, so.
Sorry, Sally.
She can't make
Kids camp.
this year. Any other final thoughts you want to share from the back?
Ace Man has now left 6 consecutive comments asking Marcus to shout him out. I don't know who Ace Man is. Tom Cruise, Maverick, Pete Mitchell. Not sure who you
I
are.
believe that is Asher Chandler.
And he says, yo.
Either that or Asa Chandler.
He says, yo, you all forgot Orange Team. 1, it's Orange Crush.
Yeah, bet.
Right? Put some respect on the name. 2, when this thing goes like archived or whatever, you'll be able to go back and see we did in fact include Orange Crush. I believe that was the second team we talked about. And it looks like our friend JM is going back
just for
to
you, bro.
show, Ace Man, that we did have Orange Crush. There we go.
Eh,
Orange Crush ready to dominate. I'm looking forward to camp and everything in store. Big thanks to JM and Marcus, our co-camp directors, for everything they've been doing to prep.
Adam for setting this whole thing up.
Yes, but we are looking forward to Monday, June 9th, meeting at Chicago First and Gathering Point Church, hitting some buses and hitting the road.
That's right.
And getting to Indian Lake. It is going to be a great time together. So can't wait to see you there.
We'll see you there. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you online
See you
for
guys.
Monday the 9th. Bye, guys.